it should start showing the number recording. It's live? Okay, super. Hi, welcome viewers, one and all. We are going live today and Social Media Day. We have curated an interesting list of entrepreneurs and business owners from the whole of India who are here to talk with us about how social media has impacted their businesses. Okay, now we have gone live. Sorry. Let's begin again. Hi, welcome everyone. And we have Tanay with us from Anupam Stationery and a young entrepreneur and co-founder of Canvazo, which is an online store which has an interesting array of all the art and supplies material. Welcome Tanay on Social Media Day, and please tell us something about your brand, about the solutions that you have been providing in the area of art and supplies. And you have a legacy, of course, of a brick and mortar store that is Anupam Stationery. Sorry, yes, you are. Yes, you are visible, Tanay.
Supplies.
All right. And okay,
Yeah.
Tanay, yes,
I,
uh, yes, you are on the
Deepika ji, I
screen.
can't
Don't
hear
worry.
you. I
I can
can't
hear
hear you,
you.
but okay.
I can
Okay,
hear you.
great.
Yes, you're loud and clear. Okay, Tanay. So
Hmm.
Canvazo is a very interesting area of all the art supplies, and you even have loose material that you sell online in such an
Hmm.
interesting way. And you
Yes.
started this in COVID,
Hmm.
during COVID, May
Yes.
14, 2021 is what you
14th May.
mentioned.
Yes.
A very new
Yes.
brand. Yes. So, Tanay,
Yes.
please
Very
tell
new.
us, which social media brands are your favorite, or from where has Canvazo benefited the most? Social media
See, I'll
platforms.
say the whole art and craft industry actually was at a very nascent stage earlier. And during lockdown, because the whole social media boom was so high, that there are a lot of other companies that deal with art and craft supplies from whom we've taken our inspiration from. There are a few international brands like Arteza, then there's Creative Hands. So these companies do really have a good Instagram page, and that is when we realized that art and craft is more than just pen and paper. It's also all about how you can connect to your customers and how you can make customers come to you, because art and craft is not easily accessible throughout the country. So people who are living in tier two, tier three cities don't have access to the best art and craft supplies. So how can you let them know that there are certain supplies that are available which they can use? So that is only possible via platforms of social media. So I think Instagram has been one of our favorite social media platforms to advertise from to start
Right.
with.
Okay.
Yes.
So yes, Instagram is also a very beautiful platform for
Yes.
exploration, especially in the areas which are high on visual
Mhm.
impact and visual uh, and art and creativity also becomes a very integral part along with food, photography, fashion, and other
Hmm.
such industries and niches. All right. So how have you leveraged Instagram? What has been your favorite features inside of Instagram?
To be very honest, it has been Reels, because not a lot of people do actually know how to do different types of arts. But Reels is like a short 10-20 second video where you just give them a small preview of how your painting would look before you start and how it looks in the end. So it's really good. I really like the feature, and it's really addictive. So once you start scrolling through the Reels, I don't think there's an end to it. But it's
Great,
a
great.
great way of interacting with your customers as well, or interacting with anyone.
Mhm.
It's like a small video, small version of YouTube, I'll say.
All right. And
Yes.
how has it helped you boost about the different type of art supplies that probably people don't know about?
Yeah, surely. So I'll just give you a few examples of there are very new art forms that have recently picked up in India. So there are certain art forms like resin art, fluid art, and all of that. So Instagram has really helped us make people aware ki what kind of products are required to do that art, perform that art. You need resins, hardeners, XYZ, multi other products. But this has actually helped us understand what our customers want from this thing, and they've so basically Instagram has in short given us a platform to make customers come on board to make them also understand what kind of products are needed.
All right.
Yes.
Yes, that's interesting. And of course, shop options are there, online sales option are there via
Yes,
Instagram.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes. So we also. No, I'm so sorry. Please continue.
That's all right. So I have seen some influencers and artists also collaborate with Canvazo on Instagram. How
Yes.
has it been
Yes.
for you?
It has been excellent, I'll say. We've collaborated with so many young and amazing artists, probably the future of the country in the art industry. Uh, they have been very, 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 I'll say very good for our platform as well, where they also require certain art supplies for which we make it available for them, and then they perform their artwork and then they display it in front of their followers. So it's like a connecting way where one company can meet the other. So it's like they can directly meet the customers via the artists. Plus,
Right.
their creativity is amazing. So rather than just having that motto ki we want to reach out to more customers, it's actually fun watching artists create great content and uploading it. That's like
Super.
it's like a pleasure. It's super.
Yes. Yes, I can hear your
Yeah.
commitment towards artists and the great work and budding artists, and that is
Yeah,
the
super.
promise of the
Yeah.
brand that you have.
No, I was never an artist, but recently I've also started painting a little. I'm someone who's never picked up a brush since
Super.
school, and I was never good at art. So if I look at someone who's doing art or is wanting to do more types of art, I really like that. And all thanks to influencers because they have made art more popular.
Definitely. And also, COVID
Yes.
has been a time when certain industries boomed a lot, when people had a lot of time for leisure. And art
Mm.
and doodling are some of these areas which picked up very vividly.
Yes.
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 And yes, your journey started in during the pandemic, and now you're continuing with your online journey. So,
Yes.
Tanay, what would be your suggestion for other brands and business owners with respect to social media?
I would actually recommend them to keep on posting something or to keep on being very interactive with their followers so that your brand never goes out of their minds. Every day there should be a certain post which is either very interactive or something which is very product informative so that customers do come to know कि okay, there's this XYZ product and उसके इतने इतने uses है. So that is something that I would recommend. Also, I'll say as a brand, this thing, all types of social media platforms are amazing to work with. You should advertise on all platforms. You should not stick to either Instagram or Facebook. YouTube is a great market to advertise. Google is a great way of promoting your products. You should you should focus on all. You should not get you should not get stuck with only one kind of platform. This is
Right.
something that I would really
Right.
advise. Yes.
Yes. Pinterest is also
Yes.
a great area for DIY art and art connoisseurs.
Pardon your
Pinterest.
voice.
Pinterest.
Oh, Pinterest.
Pinterest is
Okay,
also
okay,
a great
okay.
platform. Yes, yes, Tanay.
Yes.
All right. And what would be your last note for our viewers? What would you like to tell them? How challenging has been your journey as new entrepreneurs during COVID?
Yeah. So I still remember I just came back to India a day before lockdown happened in the country. We had no idea how it's going to work out. I always, me and my partner, his name is Siddharth, both of us actually wanted to do something new, something very innovative. And that time we really realized that art and craft industry is booming. And as you mentioned earlier, Anupam Stationery is our parent company, and they are in this industry since the past 47 years, 47, 48 years. So we knew, okay, we can manufacture, so then why not sell it ahead? So we came up with the whole online thing, but we never knew if there's going to be another lockdown or how are people going to accept our brand. But luckily, our customers have been very grateful. Like we are very grateful to our customers for accepting us so well, and we hope that we can continue serving them at our best.
Yes.
So
And
that
Tanay, since we have worked with you very closely, we are continuing to work. We have
yes,
seen the amount of efforts you have put to make your website
thank you.
bring the back you those sales. So,
Yes,
let's say social media alone doesn't work. Website alone doesn't work. When all the parts are put together along with paid and
yes.
inorganic and organic support, SEO, and everything,
Hmm.
you have been very proactive in taking support or bringing about the changes to make a product stand online, fruitfully giving you results and adding value to artists and the industry, and helping mothers or artists get the right kind of product and
Product.
supplies which they need
Yes.
in, even during the pandemic and post that. Yes.
Yes, so we have been successful in doing that recently, and we've realized that hobbyists are the most fun people to like deal with in these kind of circumstances because they have a very different creativity level, I'll say. Superb. Like it's so much fun talking to them. Understanding what kind of products do they need. As you mentioned earlier, that we've been, helping people get the real product. So that's kind of an organic growth because that is where you have a one-to-one interaction with them. They probably have a query. They come down to your website, messages on WhatsApp. That is where we connect to them. See what we try to understand what kind of products are they looking for, what kind of an art form they want to perform. That is how we suggest. But both organic and paid growth. So I'll say those Google ads, Instagram ads, Facebook ads, and all of that have been really, we've been trying to balance the whole mix. We want all
Yes.
the streams to move together in order to, make the company grow.
Perfect. Yes. Beautiful.
Yes,
Yes, Tanay.
yes.
And thank you for taking time out with us, for us on
Anytime.
the social
Thank you.
media day and sharing with our viewers. And all the best wishes to Canvazo and Anupam Stationery and to you
Thank you.
for
Thank you
contributing
so
so
much,
much
Deepika.
into the lives of artists and young artists and making the
Yes,
lives
we
of
hope.
mothers very, very easy. Like now, after COVID, we don't want to step out to even get a geometry box or a stationery box. We prefer, okay, let me
Yes.
online maybe three things extra and save that time and
Yeah.
efforts and spend that time with my child or spend, save that
Absolutely.
amount of energy.
So just to add on to what you've just said, what we've realized over this 1 year is that the reason why a lot of mothers have also connected to our brand is because they don't want their children to be in front of electronics all day long. They probably want them to develop a skill set, a hobby, because art and craft in itself helps your children grow in terms of they help them improve their color coordination, improve their grasping power, improve their creativity. That's the most important thing, I'll say. And that is the reason why mothers do really, come to us saying, do you all have a DIY kit or something that my child can, start from scratch, or I want her or him to learn something new. So can you
Yes.
recommend us something like that? And the best part is that both mother and their children, both of them do art together. So the whole community is growing day by day. Everyone
Yes.
is getting involved, and I'm so happy. I think yeah, definitely. Like the growth here with both mothers and children is tremendous, and I'm so happy that parents have, they've understood that art and craft is like, it is something that is now important in everyone's life. The importance now has come thanks to COVID, thanks to lockdown.
Yes, and of course, the way the education systems are changing, everybody is not looking
Yes,
at those standard
absolutely,
formats and, let's say, the cliche form of education's engineers, doctors, and MBAs. We have
yes,
such a huge variety of
absolutely,
academic choices going ahead, and
yes,
budding parents and budding youngsters appreciate and understand that journey,
yes.
and can,
The
yes.
the best part is that nowadays even schools have been promoting co-curricular activities a lot. So art in itself has become like one of the co-curricular activities in school. So you like schools also are promoting art and everything. So, that is the reason why mothers, children, now we even know a lot of fathers who have been working all day long, and in the night they just want to relive their passion. Shayad bachpan mein they might have been painting, so they just want to do that again. Same with working moms. They want to come back home in the night. They just want to, they want to do something like that they like a lot,
Right,
which is probably
right.
some kind of an art.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a lovely community, and Tanay, thank you for your time once again. We can see
Okay.
your commitment. Thank you for coming and taking time out and speaking about your
Surely.
social media presence and what you're contributing and what you stand for. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much, Deepika ji, and have a great day ahead. Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.